Welcome back to Pops and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as the Knights. Decently sized name placement here, I might say. We obviously started on Rhodes and we're going for Knights of the Caribbean, which does require us to own all of the Caribbean. We do that. But also we need to have all of the Mediterranean islands. We recently grabbed Cyprus, so we own 3 islands now. But thanks to, well, the fact that there's a bunch of islands in the Mediterranean, and the fact that the game considers the Peloponnese to be an island when it's not, we still have a long way to go, which does include eating a bunch of Ottoman land. Now, there's a second Knight's achievement. It is, well, I think there's more, but the second one we're looking at, and that is on the roads again, which requires us to have Antioch, Jerusalem, and where? Constantinople. I did not realize that you could shift-click select provinces like that. Huh. You just did it and it worked. Anyway, we very much might go for that as well. Now, what is our status? We have a bit of an army over here that we used to take, well, we used some folks to take Cyprus, and kind of decided not to send everybody back home because the trip over there is quite arduous. And we don't need 1 million folks. We also were, I'm pretty sure, looking to declare a war. Very, very sure that we were looking to declare a war. I just don't remember which one. Weren't we? This is a subject of ours, isn't it? Are you? No. Not at all. I saw knights. Oh, it's kitsch, not knights. I see. Anyway, are we looking to attack somebody? I mean, I wanna. That's the easy answer. The easy answer is yes, I want to. What do our cores say? Let's just say claim map mode. Well, diplomat mode. We have some claims on the Aztec, who we could fudge up. They're currently busy in another war, which is not super relevant as to what their regard. Well, regarding them. Whatever, words. Where they're concerned, I suppose. But it might mean that some of their friends won't join in when we declare if the war has been stressful enough. Let's have a quick look at what that entails. Well, not a lot of people there that can say no. Only Chichimeca could say no, and they are not into that. Isn't Chichilreka like the small something over here? There, yeah. Okay. Irrelevant people. We'll also be fighting Tlapanek, Tlaxcala, Matla, Sinca, and Huastec. I mean, a bunch of these flower warrior folks. Could definitely see going for that war right now. What else do we have? We're looking to attack the Spaniards, and actually that's probably what we were preparing here. These are all Spanish Colombian provinces, not extra Spanish, well, New Granada, which is Spanish Colombia, by a different name. I think we'll go for these first. I mean, technically they're just going to do more work for us if we let them grow. But I do kind of enjoy them just being gone. And they're going to be heretics. And I feel like there was a something that helped us deal with heretics. Was it the idea finisher, maybe? No. Was it the end of divine ideas, maybe? Yeah, missionary strength with the heretics. It's a bit away. I think we just go for it. Really, the one reason not to is that they will keep colonizing for us, essentially. And as long as they're not scary military-wise, and they hardly will ever be, this shouldn't be a thing. Yeah, I think I'm kind of convincing myself that attacking the Aztecs first might be a thing we want to do. Probably don't care about Itza separatists, do we? It's a separatist. We're gonna have the Huastek. I think all of these were in the north, except for the Greeks, which obviously are gonna be in Cyprus. I'm very tempted. If they don't take the siege in Tochtepec right now, we might even get a defensive bonus here. Marching in. The one thing that has me somewhat skeptical is that I kinda don't want to move that army yet. We could just walk into Borado and provoke these folks though, couldn't we? Yeah. Let's see what happens to the siege. Good. I think I do declare. Can I provoke while at war? I don't know. I will see. We shall see. I do need a leader. Is it time to click the button? I think I'm gonna click the button now. That's a new word. Give me 100 tradition conquistador. Because I need a decent leader. And I don't have any mill. And I want to spend my mill otherwise. So yeah. Hello, Beathan Wallace. Beathan? Whatever. Welcome to the party. We're gonna say we're gonna take Metztitlan. But that's not gonna be in the cards immediately. My voice today, not particularly helpful. I think I'm gonna be, ooh, that looks promising. Yeah, not a stack wipe, but pretty good nonetheless. Right, with my voice being what it is, we might have... I'll have to consider only recording one episode today. In fact, I'm pretty sure I will. It's a Sunday, usually I record a lot more on Sundays. To make up for my inability sometimes to not record on weekdays. Thanks to, well, mostly me being tired because of work. But, none of my cannons are here. Are all my cannons over here? They are. I think I'm gonna ship this stack over. Yeah, let's get them to work. Somewhere around here. Honestly, voice. Really impressed by people who, like streamers, who just do huge, long sessions every day. That's just so impressive that their voice allows for that. 3 siege pips on that guy. That's certainly a person. GL. Took those 2 places. I guess we start taking Toka, that place, and others. And we do not need this many folks on that siege. We do need to consider defending against that kind of aggression, though. I'm gonna bring Fernandinos over here. No. No, Fernandinos can take control of this army. And I'll use 3 of my infantry from the anti-rebel stack to join in on the old fun. And then we have a 10-10 siege stack, which should just rip through these heretic forts here. No, immediately gotta leave one of them behind to take Tamil, well, that place for me. It's a good chance, yeah, that these Aztecs feel like they want to go around. They should see my 14k here and not be interested. They're kinda interested. That's a weird choice. Can we have this at 42%? We can. Okay. Plan is as follows, I think. I'm gonna wait for these to log. Oh, how did I move to Borado? When did I do that? Oh, you're still there with suppression. That's Hey, yikes. That makes my plan a bit worse. By a bit, I mean a lot. So I really wanted to grab these guys over in Laguneros. Ooh. That's not quite the Archbishop we deserve. Now, what do we want here? Any estate? Nobles are somewhat interesting because we have that equilibrium issue. Oh, we don't though. We could have it. Right, I could go ahead and remove not primacy, not land rights, this. Right of council, and then do something that makes them happy. What does make them happy? Wait. Oh no, I'm just looking in the wrong place. Bourgeois nobility likes this. I get prestige and lose devotion. That's kind of not something I'm particularly interested in, I must admit. I have some time on these buttons, so I think I'm not going to care about the buttons right now. But if we do make the nobles unhappy, I want to revoke their privilege first. I kinda want to go and grab extra devotion, don't I? Not necessarily at the cost of noble loyalty. So maybe this one here. Pastors over the bourgeoisie. That seems okay. Oof. These are not getting much better. And by not getting much better, I mean they're getting much worse. Because I don't need to revoke this just yet. So we're not getting you right now there. I don't want to fight in the mountains. I have to play a bit of cat and mouse here. Wait, you, what do you have here? Nothing? Let's have you not be there. And instead we blockade the place. Yeah. Transport should have an easy time. Just crushing these folks. And they did. And now we have the blockade. Good, good, good. Where are you going now? Oh, more mountains. If it hadn't been for the autonomous movement there, we would have easily just killed these guys over in Laguneros. But I mean, if ifs and buts and all that. I think I'm gonna put you in Mexico. And probably do some siege tech finagling, but generally the idea would be that the 10 cannons are sieging down the fort. Yeah, for the full 5 bonus. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let's do that and that. Oh, I have a spare colonist. Whoops. Definitely be making use of that person. We've done the north. Do we just keep... Guess we just keep going along the coast around here. Just to prevent those other Europeans from doing anything they would regret. Just doing this to help them, right? It's not... Oh. Don't like the military access situation here much. Can I have some military access, please? Thank you. That's better. Much better. Now, unfortunately, my good general that should really be sieging folks is just sitting around here now. Sieging back stuff that the Aztecs took from somebody else, which really makes no sense. Let's have you go into Tuluan. I'm certainly not going to take Admitech this much ahead of time. We will most likely have to do a bit of development before... Really? I must not have words. Words are tough. I must not have military access in Tonola anymore. Just make them give it to me. Just ask them for it. There we go. You got yourself black flagged. Oh, these Aztecs actually beat up my Nanti Torches subject, which, I mean, of course, subject and all that, but it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things at all. So we're gonna have tons of things to spend our admin on once we finish this war. It's just that before we finish the war, we might be capping. And that's not something we are particularly interested in. At least I'm not. You shouldn't be either. Don't have a spare stack here because I'm sieging down 3 forts. I'm sieging down 3 forts with way too many folks though. So I don't have U12 go north. Just put some pressure on those Aztecs, stop them from being too annoying. And I mean, where I could probably do a much better job sieging the 1.4 in the east down. But that's not a particularly relevant thing to do, I don't think. Where are we fighting these guys? There's just so many subjects. I mean, Flower Wars do this, but... And there's the cap on admin. I knew it was coming and I just didn't do anything about it. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I still don't think we have inflation. No. No relevant amounts of inflation. No stab to buy, so... Develop. Chatters has had all the admin it can take. You're not actually all that cheap. I mean, you're okay. Just wondering whether there's a place, yeah, like the Turks Islands here. They cost the same as Moron and Escambray, but they do not have the edict going yet. So if I go to the Turks, nobody's business but the Turks. And instead of enforcing, which we certainly don't need here anymore, we go and encourage. And suddenly, they are the cheapest place of them all. Bravest little hobbit of them all. Yeah, you go north. You do that. But maybe not with full-on complement. Just eat these, you can. Very good. 3... Was this always 3 mercantilism? Holy bejesus. Yes? I mean, sure, this is Diplo power, but 3 mercantilism, that's... would cost me 300 Diplo power to just buy. Which I wouldn't, normally. But I mean, that's a great trade. We have some Huastec folks coming up in Borado, don't we? First I want to deal with those northern invaders. And clearly that's what they are. Invaders. I think that's a smart attack. Not. We're probably much better off just medicing, well, dealing with the rebels first. I hate that I don't have a general for dealing with them. But I don't know how else I would do that. I mean, I guess we're sort of starting to free up folks down here because the south is mostly handled. But it's gonna be a while until they're north here. You're just going ham on the carpet, aren't you? Obviously, you're not using the game's new carpet siege feature because that's a bad feature. You guys should really be on a siege somewhere. Those cannons. So if you relieve the folks in Acambaro, organize a response, sure. You start going north. I mismatched myself here again. Which happens. It happens. Yeah, I'll buy innovativeness for prestige. That seems free. Ish. Are we doing anything with our guys? We're currying a ton of favors with the French. Should probably turn them into trust a little bit. How are we doing on that trust? 66. That should be more. Just gonna take a while for folks to travel back and forth between Erp and our capital. So you folks can also leave, go north. Down goes another siege. Which kind of frees up the general. Let's have him be... Yeah, I could use him to help with these sieges, because that's one more siege grip on him. But yeah, these capital forts, they just fall over. So the only one missing, I think, is Chichimeca. Let's just march straight on that. My small stacks in the south can just... they can handle the rest, I think. Ooh, do I want to be on a boat? Probably want to be on a boat, actually. I think we're going to be a lot faster just boating over than walking. Yeah, that seems not terrible. I like not terrible. Don't do the Catholics yet. Keep doing the filthy animals. I mean heretics. Tropical Wood and Maracaibo. Now you. Where do I want to land? I think I land in Vidaye. I have to say hi to these fudges here. They did get the siege of my subject's capital. It's not highly relevant. Well, it's certainly annoying. It came just too late. If I hadn't played it safe, which I did, I tried to stack wipe them. I mean, I did that too. But mostly I tried to sit here. Oops, no, don't Scorch Earth. I hate that button doesn't have a confirm. Why? Everything in this freaking game has a confirm thing, but Scorch Earth, yeah, you just burn your own land. Done. Oh, immediately. Turning over to the even worth guy. Can I have another one of those turnovers, but in the more positive direction now? How are we looking here? Pastors are super happy, so we could take something away from the pastors, but again, I don't hate... Probably be a... not a local noble, a... Oh, it doesn't exist. I was looking for one that costs me bourgeoisie and gains me nobility, but that's not a thing. I'd really like to gain some nobility loyalty, I think. Cost me 5 devotion, maybe that's fine. It's fine. 322. And now I will revoke the right of council. The reason I'm starting to revoke these is that the Age of Absolutism is on its way. Rearing its ugly head, I suppose. And the Age of Absolutism has, well, enables the absolutism mechanics, surprisingly. And we have a ton of negative absolutism from the privileges that we have granted. I don't like having negative max absolutism. We don't have negative absolutism, we have negative max absolutism. Still, I want to be able to go very high on that, because absolutism is a hell of a drug. It's just really, really good. Ooh, glow, etc. Increase. I mean, at least our heirs that garbage otherwise, but at least they have absolutism. Not absolutism. Settler chance increase. That's something. Council of Trent ends. All right. Not super interested in European politics at this point in time. And why would I be, right? This is I could have probably caught these folks. Could still have caught these folks. Still can catch these folks. Because this is a... Welcome to the faith. Oh. Actually got out. Wicked. Okay, we had 99% war score. We could probably just do a huge piece here and be done. Let's have a nice look. Certainly want, like, the main belligerent here. Eaten up. I want to see where there are centers of trade. There's one Quetixtlan. That's it. One Tlapanek, which I'm not sure we're at war with. I think we are, actually. Yeah. So I'm not uninterested in taking Tlapanek land. Then maybe have a quick look at trade goods. Economic trade goods. That's a lot of gold. I mean, I knew there was a lot of gold here, but I didn't realize it was this much gold. Yeah, so much for not having inflation, I suppose. Something like this. That's all the gold, I think. Mexico plus the 2, and we're taking the center of trade in Tlapanek with the gold on it. I mean, that's gems, which are still fine. They're just not nutty anymore. And then... oh, something like this. 95% overextension is fine. 133 aggressive expansion. Yeah. I mean, who cares? We are not overextended, are we? No. Good. So we can, in fact, do this. Needs 450 admin, but we have admin lying around. So I'm actually kind of happy to just do this. Just do a huge hound through. Yeah, why not? Gimme. Which does allow us to upgrade our government rank, which is actually kinda neato. Finally an empire. No, we don't get cultural union bonuses yet. But, right, because French culture. Oh wait, I'm over Diplo relations. Whoops. Oh. Yes, I am. Freaking flower wars. We just got all the Aztecs vessels. That's probably a terrible idea. And we have a lot of extra Diplo relations. We can drop some military access, so we're not gonna drain Dip like a madman. We talked to Tonola and Teotitlan. Well, these guys are all gonna be... actually, they're not even all that peeved. Well, folks, got our work cut out for ourselves here. No, not neighboring. Subject. And I want to send the other one to subject 2, but they have to return first. I mean, it's an interesting turn. But not really what I was looking for. If I'd realized that that would happen, I would probably have considered... I'd probably have considered more which land or what land I take, and try to fully annex some of these folks, so I don't get a million subjects. I still need to talk to folks to not have military access, right? Because my poor Dip is draining. Teotitlan, Tonala, you. That's not Teotitlan. You just have Teotitlan. Cancel military access. And then Tonala is you. Once our guy is back, we're going to cancel that military access as well. there. Now we're just 1 over. Yeah, still bad, but not the end of the world. Certainly not going to drop my French alliance for it. For what I think are obvious reasons. I do like that these Essex separatists are suiciding themselves. What are they, actually? They seem to be crushing. Commandant is dead. Oh, we do really want Mill. We have money, so we could very much consider running a level 3 person here. I think I will. Even though... Maybe I take Raphael and consider promoting him. Maybe. Cost me a bit more money than hiring a level 3 one outright. But on the plus side, that's a lot of unrest down there. That's not the plus side. He is not a heathen. And there are events that trigger off your advisors not being the right faith. We don't necessarily want those to happen, do we? Let's do one more of the favor things with France. Before I forget. 76. Guess I want one more in the end. Don't go these. Good. I mean, I can use First Fleet, I suppose. Idea? Yeah, please. Alpha and Omega. Culture conversion costs, enforce religion through war. Not really what I'm here for, but... Speaking of enforcing religion. Certainly this didn't help my attempt of having a religious conversion on these folks. I don't actually think that we can afford to do that. Because it would take forever for them to be loyal. But we're so far behind with conversions in our own country already. Look at this. I think we really need to look into an extra, finding ourselves an extra missionary somehow. I had to take lead of the army away from our conquistador, because conquistadors, for some weird reason, cannot, in fact, suppress rebellions. If you don't have a general, you can, but if there's a conquistador, no. That's just... I mean, it's just because they're using the button, I think. At least they use... Ooh, hello, Portugal. I think they used to use the button for the 7 Cities of Gold thing, but we don't even have that. So I kind of feel like I should have my... What is in the place if I put Ethan Wallace in? Oh no, the button is there, it just tells me I can't. Yeah. It's not stop mission. Sorry. Close. It's really weird. But hey. Alright, we have a whole lot of new tiny little subjects. It'll be a minimum of 10 years before we are allowed to eat them. Nanti Toshes is probably ready earlier. But I don't know. Tehuan. Multiple things. I don't know whether I have a diplomat. I don't currently have a diplomat to make them like me enough and then annex them. And if I annex them, all my other vassals, which I have millions of now, will be unhappy. So we kind of would like to sync them all up, but we can't do that anyway. We only have 3 diplomats. We can't annex 5 vassals at the same time. Or 7? Yikes. I don't often have 7 diplo relations. I don't know that I ever had 7 diplo relations and still had a diplomacy penalty there. That is That's quite something. But once we bring our friends over here home, we're gonna have to put a cut into this here video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything at all to say, then the comment section could certainly be the place for you to do so. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.